Howdy guys, Jimmy Song here. In this video, I wanted to talk about Bitcoin Cash and why they're still crying about censorship. So if you are not familiar with the history of Bitcoin, you might not know that our Bitcoin on Reddit used to be a place where everybody congregated. That's obviously moved a lot more towards Twitter, but back then it used to be that if anything was happening on Bitcoin, you would go to our Bitcoin and you would know about it pretty instantly because, you know, it's a pretty curated list. It turned out that right around, I think, 2014 or so, there were a lot of projects, shall we say, that weren't related to Bitcoin that kept popping up on our Bitcoin. So, for example, Ethereum, Factom, a lot of other stuff that wasn't really that relevant to Bitcoin, especially with token sales and things like that, they kept coming on our Bitcoin. And the moderators there, specifically Thamos, started getting sick of it, so started censoring a lot of that stuff. Said, okay, it has to be related to Bitcoin. And stop talking about Bitcoin Classic or Bitcoin Unlimited or whatever. Those are going to be hard forks, so they're not really Bitcoin, and sort of started censoring. Now, a lot of people were upset by that, including me. I stopped going to Reddit after that, in large part because I didn't find the content that useful. I wanted to be my own filter and not have somebody filter it for me. That was why I was going there. But it's a private forum, and they can do whatever they want. And Thamos is also the proprietor of BitcoinTalk.org, and that was from like 2010 to 2013 or so, like the place to go for any sort of Bitcoin discussion until it moved a little bit more over towards Reddit. Anyway, he controlled both places. He started censoring a lot of them. A lot of these altcoins, for example, kept advertising on Bitcoin Talk, and those got censored a little bit, and so on. Anyway, that's the history, and that's what got a lot of people upset, and they stopped going to Reddit. I still don't really go to Reddit for that stuff, in large part because I think it's more or less an echo chamber at this point, and I don't know, too many price memes, not enough technical detail on anything, and all the good stuff is on Twitter anyway. But that caused people like Roger Ver to get very upset, and he bought, I think, somehow RBTC. He got Bitcoin.com and everything else, and he started having his own forums and things like that. And to this day, a lot of the Bitcoin Cash people still cry about that censorship as if it's specifically directed towards them or something. First of all, it wasn't directed just towards them. It was directed towards a lot of stuff, including like Mastercoin or Ethereum or Factom or whatever was trending there at the time. A lot of that stuff wasn't relevant to Bitcoin, and it got cut out. A lot of stuff related to the stuff that the RBTC folks wanted to know about. Well, they especially increasing block size or whatever, that moved over to RBTC, and that was fine. I thought that's like a free market way to do it, but they still cry about it because they think they had a right to post to our Bitcoin or Bitcoin Talk without any intervention. Somebody remind them that this is not government controlled, that it's not a free speech thing. If it was government controlled, then it would be a free speech thing, but this is a private forum owned by some private people. Now, I personally didn't like that either, right? But that's something that private individuals can do. And censorship in that way is not really censorship per se. It's just we don't want you to post here anymore. That's it. Like stop writing graffiti on my house, that sort of thing. And that's perfectly within the property rights of the people that had it. Anyway, hopefully that gives you some color on the context of what they're talking about. This is something that they've been crying about for years. At this point they really should get over it. Somehow it's become like a free speech thing and stuff like that. If you want to add more color to it or respond or tell me I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments or a response video. Hope that helps you. This song is done.